See, I told you I wouldn't leave quite yet, or at least I would stay with you guys until I depart. But remember, forgiveness goes really far, and also I forgive you, all of you. I forgive all of you for your troubles and what you've done. Even even Jennifer, the one I won't mention, but even you I forgive because you've been through a very rough time. I didn't see it beforehand, and obviously you should strengthen yourself, even though you're not seeing it. But just in case you don't see me again, just be strong, Jennifer, and to you too, Zoe. Even though you've been through abuse, for the abusers, they can also be forgiven because they've probably been through the same amount of abuse. Maybe they've been born with something that they can't help. And obviously, I forgive everyone. I really do. But now let's go to this one guy I forgive. And the worse off they are, the more I can forgive them. And this governor, who I don't know the name of right now, the one with a very racist remark with one guy on this side and the other one on this side white, and that racist. Pointy, nothing you should mention. The guy that was on the news today, I also forgive you. You know what? That was just a past. Move on. Just move on and don't let anyone bother you. And I believe you should keep your job. Racist for life is not a thing that I believe in, because that's unforgiveness. Let me tell you something for everyone that should really get a message on. I forgive all of you, even those who are unforgiving, but only for a moment. Let me explain this a little more further in detail. I cannot forgive unforgiveness, but of course I forgive you still, because even though you're unforgiving and you're hurting people, I'll still be able to forgive you. Let me give that in even more further detail. Unforgiveness is a thing that hurts, and that's a sin that I will not forgive. But it's the people I forgive. Get it now? So, basically, if anyone is being unforgiving, just let them know that these people are hurting because of you. They're trying to get approval from you, who are being unforgiving, but you're still being unforgiving. They're trying to get help, and unforgiveness can go as far as destroying lives and killing people. Unforgiveness is actually part of corruption. There's so little cost to it, yet that little cost is deadly, spiritually and physically. And obviously, this governor, who has had a racist image, he just did it in the past. Let's just let it go. If he keeps on continually doing that, then obviously, we should deal with it. But I'm still forgiving, because maybe he can still one day change. But again, I keep hearing the words crucify him, and yet still, Jesus said, "Forgive them for they don't know what they do." Again, Jesus knew that he had to forgive them all. And he knew that people were fallen, so he forgave them all. Everyone's fallen. So, in my opinion, except for those who are purposely brushing up forgiveness, I forgive all of you. And even though, when you're brushing off forgiveness, it's just the mockery of the Holy Spirit. I mean, for those who mock the Holy Spirit and they're falling down, spiraling down the path that is going to destroy them one day, and I know what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I do. Even they had a chance to be forgiven by Jesus. Yet when they mocked the Holy Spirit, and yet it was hard, they'll never be forgiven. But everyone else, the huge vast majority, it is very unusual for a person to not be able to be forgiven, to have their life their life would have to end. For them, it's very unusual for a person to have to literally end their life because of their mockery. And that's what they're going to have to look forward to is mockery, which leads to the death of their own life. But let me tell you something. I forgive the entire world, and I especially forgive America, because it is a broken state. We can still heal. And guess what? We're just people. Many people are beautiful inside, even the ugly ones, especially the ugly ones. The rich ones, the beautiful ones, they can be beautiful in one way, because everyone is beautiful in one way or the other, and ugly in the other. But I go for the beautiful part. We just gotta live to forgive. Because no, we're not perfect. And yes, we have error. But that doesn't mean that we get to live our life full of sin. We just have to do our best. Just remember, it's just remember the forgiveness. I'm not begging you. You don't have to forgive. But it's something that is given in order to make it to paradise, is to be forgiving of others. That is the number one thing, is love through forgiveness. Love is the number one thing. Forgiveness is part of love. Because if we do not have love, we're nothing. Because this beautiful feeling, that's heaven. That's heaven calling. The Bible is the most beautiful feeling you can ever feel, if you know about it. Heaven awaits me. Jesus' kingdom awaits me. Alright, I'll be done now, okay? Bye.